Hi guys, Harry Yotis here, professional trader for 20 years now, started in 2005 and still going strong in 2026. So here today, the first day and the first week of February 2026, this candle here on a picture of the S&P 500 daily, this is Monday, the 2nd of February. Okay, the big news, well, we had a number of news clippings today that I found interesting. The main topics being critical metals. Trump came out with a plan, and Palantir earnings after hours. Okay, so as usual, we always begin with the technical picture. This technical picture is bullish. Okay, we said nothing has changed. Series of higher highs, higher lows. We bring in the moving averages. Price is trading above all the moving averages. This is the 50, the most important one, and the 200 here. Doesn't really matter. Everything is above everything else. Nothing to worry about here. Super bullish in terms of technicals. Okay, we don't just look at the technicals. We also look at sentiment, and we have the fear and greed index here. 61 greed, not bad. Before it was on the border. Okay, so we're starting to get a couple of days, 2-3 days here into the greed territory. But a lot of market momentum is still neutral. A lot of up moves to go, and wouldn't you know it, put call ratio extreme fear. People still buying puts in this environment, which is exactly what we want to see. So we have technicals are bullish, the sentiment is bullish, and the fundamentals are bullish. Okay, and we did have a fundamental piece of news today on a macro front. We had the United States ISM Manufacturing PMIs. Okay, and they came in at 52.6. That's huge. That means that anything above 50 is expansion. And look, before they were always below 50 here in December, 47.9. So for January 2026, the first week, huge manufacturing boost. And if you see, going back 10 years or whatever, you can see the last time it was above 50 was August of 2022, 3.5 years ago. We did have a brief move above 50 here in January 2025, but then boom, right back down. So basically, for a long time, we haven't seen this kind of huge print on the ISM manufacturing. Manufacturing has been taking a hit. But I guess under Trump, it's coming back now. That's good news. So you have fundamental good news, you have technical good news, and you have sentiment good news. Everything is bullish for us, despite people being negative everywhere I look. Okay, so stay the course, still bullish. Okay, so let's get to the big news, critical metals and Palantir. So what's the big news? Is that Trump, courtesy of Zero Hedge here, Trump launches a $12 billion strategic mineral stockpile to counter China. Rare earth stocks jump. Okay, he's going to commit about $12 billion in funding for a strategic stockpile of essential materials. It's called Project Vault, and it's designed to reduce America's dependence on China for rare earths and other strategically important metals. Okay, so the two rare earth companies that I like, one, you guys know, talk about it a lot. UUUU. I love the fundamentals. Double top, where I'm looking for maybe a cup and handle here. But we still don't have, although I like it fundamentally, and I like the rare earths play, it ticks all the boxes except one. Technically speaking, I don't have a reason to enter it yet. So that's off the table. The next thing we look at, the leader in the space, is MP Materials. Okay, I like this. This is how it's consolidating. It broke out, back down, still above the highs. This is a consolidation type of move. I love it. And I would like to enter this company right now. If I were to do it, let's give you an example of how I will play it going forward. Okay, if I were to play it with options, first I look at the earnings here. It's going to come in February 26th of 2026. Okay, so I go to my trusted option screen. Okay, I pulled up MP, the March. I picked the March because I want it to be well after the earnings. I want to take advantage of the earnings boost. And the series that I like would be buying the 60s here and selling the 90s. Okay, that's about 501. If you were to do this, per contract, it would cost you $5.01 if you get the bid, or $5.31. Maybe you can get the midpoint. You can just lift the offer now at $5.33. So let's say you get it at 5 for argument's sake. Okay, this is. When you enter a trade, by the way, you have to enter it with at least a 4-to-1 risk-reward ratio. This is going to cost you $5, and the profit potential is the difference in the strikes. The maximum profit, therefore, is $30, the difference between 90 and 60. So I can make $30 and I'm spending 5. That's a 6-to-1 risk-reward ratio. It fits that criteria, okay? We can get more complicated by selling puts to reduce this. And that's not the point of this exercise. We can get really complicated. The point I'm trying to say is a little brief overview into how I would look at structuring an options play in MP. Okay, the most important thing is you want the risk-reward ratio, how much you're willing to spend. And $5, if you're willing to lose $500 per trade, you would do 1 contract. Okay, if you're willing to lose $5,000 per trade, you would do 10. So that's how it works. Okay, just a brief overview of how I look at things, and I want to take advantage of the earnings. So it has to be after February 26th. Okay, so that's how I would structure a supposed long on MP. Okay, so that's it for the critical metals plays. I really like it. I like the theme, and this is the stock I'd rather play instead of UUU at this moment, but I will be looking at UUU. The next thing we should be looking at, big news of the day, is Palantir Technologies. They announced earnings. What did they get here? They reported 25 cents per share. They were expecting 23. They beat by 2 cents. Okay, and the revenues they beat by, I don't know, almost 100 million. Okay, so they beat by 4.9% the revenues, and they beat their bottom line, their earnings, by 8.6%. It's good. So as of right now, you can't really, I don't know if you can see it, guys, but this blue line is trading at 155 after market from 147.76 close. What matters is how it trades tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big day. We have to see how it goes. But this earnings release is in line with what we saw with the other earnings releases with Microsoft and Meta and all that. They were slightly positive, and with this one, it's positive. So we're getting earnings beats across the board, more so than we are getting misses. So that's what I like to see. It fits with our bullish criteria. Our companies are beating. We have the ISM Manufacturing beating. We have initial claims still very low. So all of the macro is looking good. The technicals we saw that are looking good. And now we have companies in the big that are followed by everyone, big companies like Palantir, beating. Okay, even though people hate it, they say it's like Michael Burry thinks it's very, very overvalued and it'll crash. So far, no, it's looking okay. Okay, remember, tomorrow it could go down. The important thing is how it opens up tomorrow. But as of right now, this fits our bullish narrative. Okay. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about, of course, is gold and silver. Gold, look at it. Don't do anything. I'm waiting. Okay, it went all the way down today. It's continuing the negative sell-off. I guess the sell-off is negative unless you're short. It went all the way to 4,400 only to rebound to 4,660, let's say. Pretty good. Okay, we're waiting. It's still extremely volatile. Silver too, its cousin. Okay, silver, very volatile, down like almost 30%. And then indecision candle. It was all the way up to 87, all the way down to 71. It's at 79 now. Wait. Okay, we missed the chance yesterday when the IV, the implied volatility in the options, was high. We tried to short the $50 SLV strike put option. Selling put means you want to go long. I wanted to get it at $1. I didn't get it. Okay, so, and now it's out of, I'm not going to get it at $1 because the volatility is shrinking, so it's collapsing. The price is collapsing. So I'm not getting it high enough of a price that I want. Anyways, whatever. The point here is that, wait, guys, we don't have to trade. I'm expecting this to go crazy or hover around these levels, up, down, for a while. Weeks, could be months. Okay, look at here. Okay, after a breakdown, it went from October. It took November, so a month and a half. What is it? October, the beginning of October 22nd to a month. Okay, a month before it broke out. Could be even longer this time because we're heading into the summer. Who knows? You just don't know. Wait, let the market tell you when. Okay, we don't have a technical reason to enter yet. I don't want to buy stuff when it's very, very elevated. I'm doing nothing in this space at this moment. Okay, so let's recap. SPY. Bullish. We don't have to belabor the point. It's not going to change anytime soon. I like the technicals. The sentiment is still greedy, but just started to be greedy. Well, the sub indices, some of them, not all of them, are even the put call ratio extreme fear. I want to see everything at greed or extreme greed, before I get worried as a bull. We had the ISM Manufacturing come in at 53, the first time in a long time that, well, let's say 2 years, but it did it briefly in January 2025, get above 50, but then drop back down. I hope it's not like that. I hope it continues to go up. It looks like Trump is doing well for the manufacturing sector. Maybe we'll see. Okay. But as of right now, it fits our bullish narrative. Everything is looking good. Okay. We also had Trump launching the strategic metal stockpile. We looked at my 2 strategic metal plays, the UUUU, Energy Fuels. I like the company. I like everything about it, except not the technical picture. I don't have a technical reason to enter it. MP, I do. I love this sideways consolidation within this level, doing nothing. False breaker coming back, holding above this low. This is very, very beautiful. And we discussed how to enter it. Potentially, you want to buy the March because you want to take advantage of the earnings coming out at the end of February. And we looked at the 60 and 90. Okay, why? I think this is the best risk reward. You could have done 60, 80. Let's say we did the 80 here, get rid of the 90. You would see that it would cost you $4.30 and you would only get a $20. So it would be like a $4.30, 4.5. So you're basically getting just 60 cents less. And you're reducing your maximum profit by $10 because the strike price from 90 to 80, the difference is $10. So here you could only make $20 and it's going to cost you $4.50 if you go midpoint. Okay, which is not good. It's not even a 5-to-1. Whereas, so let's get rid of the second leg. Whereas this one, the 90, you can get it at 5.15 and you're getting 30. So you're getting a, 6-to-1 or like 5.75-to-1. Okay, much better than 4-to-1 if the 60 to 80 spread. Okay, so this is why I picked this call spread going forward for MP. I like it. It can get more complicated, but just to show you a little brief glimpse of how I would my thought process in picking a way to play MP if I want to go along the materials, the critical metals play, which I do. Okay, and of course Palantir, looking good, trading above market. It's up 6-7% after market. We don't know, but so far it fits our bullish narrative. The big stocks that everybody follows are doing well. Of course, we have to see how it opens tomorrow. We don't know. But as of right now, it looks like it fits the bullish narrative. And of course, gold and silver. I'm going to look at gold first. Stay the course. Don't do anything. Wait. Okay, we can wait. We don't have to trade. Wait till this calms down. Okay, it will calm down. Don't worry. But it could take weeks and months. Okay, so that's where we're at. Wait and see mode. I'm not doing anything new in this sector yet. Okay, so that's it, guys. I hope you liked it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It helps a lot with YouTube. And of course, put a comment below. I'm going to answer it as fast as I can. So that's it for the 2nd of February. Loving the beginning of the month. I suspect it goes higher to new highs. Let's see what happens later.